on Isla Sorna is the island of the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park, who were originally cloned and created. However, when Jurassic World was created, most, if not all, of the dinosaurs were taken off the island to put into the park. And any of these surviving dinosaurs were taken and put into the Biosyn Valley. However, it doesn't mean they didn't miss anyone. This Styracosaurus is the last of his kind. All of the other dinosaurs of his own type were either taken and put into Jurassic World or the Biosyn Valley. He loves to munch on the plants near the water because they're so thick there. However, it doesn't mean he's in constant danger. Unbeknownst to him, a killer is lurking, waiting for the right moment until he gets into deeper water to attack. And that moment is now. Styracosaurus is now extinct on Isla Sorna. This river is Sarcosuchus territory. He's the undisputed king of the Gators. These past few years have been very tough on him, trying to find food and water. A few years ago, he found this river and he struck gold. Some of the only surviving Sorna dinosaurs are attracted to this long river. At the end of his territory is a massive lake. The perfect spot for gators. Despite being the ruler of this lake and river, it doesn't mean there isn't competition. However, the Baryonyx isn't dumb and was only getting a drink, and he's out of there. Mother Stegosaurus and her hatchlings are migrating in search of fresh food and water. Now normally there'd be vast herds of these gigantic animals. However, there's only a few remaining. There are still many predators on this island, so the mother has to keep a close eye on her hatchlings. Oh no, is it a hungry carnivore? No. It's merely her mate. These two adult stegosaurs are practically the only two remaining on the island. Because they are some of the only stegosaurs left on the island, they don't have to share. The mother rears up on her hind legs to reach the vegetation on top. The father Stegosaurus roams in search of fresh vegetation to lead his family to, while his mate and their offspring rest. Baby stegosaurs are not resting, and instead are playing amongst each other. The mother keeps a close watch, knowing that there are still lots of predators on the island. The father's acute nose leads him to fresh water. Now, normally there'd be smaller animals or other dinosaurs at this water area. Something's off, and the father knows it. He's unfortunately upwind, so he can't smell as good. But on the other side of the river, a killer waits. Now, normally a Tarbosaurus wouldn't come at prey like this. However, he's starving and isn't thinking straight. Horribly, realizing his bad decision, Tarbosaurus scurries away. The father's leg is in pain, however he will survive. He decides to get a drink. Up ahead is a dying, sick Triceratops. He still has some life in him though, and those protruding gigantic horns would definitely make the Tarbosaurus wary. However, he's going to take his chances. Starvation will do that. But as I said, the Triceratops still has some life left in her. The Tarbosaurus finally has his meal. That Quetzalcoatlus has made a horrible mistake. The migrating pterosaur is no more. However, he's not going to eat it, but using it as a gift for a potential mate while he lets out some deep grumbling. To let the females know that he's around and he's still alive. And he's looking for a mate. The rumbling travels through the ground and to the intended destination. He got a response, which pretty much means the female's coming to him. She must travel on land for a while. continues onward without delay until she gets to Stegosaurus Crossing. The male's acute nose has led them to water and tons of plants. The female Sarcosuchus is in no patient mood. The mother has to protect her offspring. She's in a much more patient mood after that. After traveling for roughly an hour, she finally makes it to the male. He waves his head around, showing off his beautiful blue, purple, and red face. He shows he's strong too, by giving the female the Quetzalcoatlus he caught. Unlike the stegosaurs though, they will mate and then go their separate ways.